Hello everyone, this is Searching for Players. As always, I am David, Player 1, and welcome to a brand new episode of Loot Drop, hot on the heels of a loot drop we just did last week where we actually unboxed a video game collector's edition. This week we're back to our bread and butter. We've got a loot crate, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Let's get this open. The email that said this was being shipped to me somehow wound up in my spam folder, so I didn't even know this was coming. I'd forgotten about it. I don't even remember what the theme is. I don't even remember what the properties are, so this is going to be like a true surprise to me. So we'll see what's inside. So we open it, and this is what we're going to see right off the bat. So let's take a look. So it looks like the box is going to turn into something cereal themed, so that's kind of funny. As usual, let's go ahead and start with the t-shirt. So it's a nice dark navy color. And let's see. It says Wallace Corporation. So I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know. Oh, this is from the new Blade Runner movie that's coming out. Blade Runner 2049, I think is what it's called. And I think this is, let me see what the tag says. It does say it's a Lootwear exclusive, Blade Runner 2049. I'll have to read in the book about it to help explain exactly what the Wallace Corporation is. But I do like the design. We'll see how it fits. It looks a little bit small. It does say extra large, but we'll see how it fits on us. So we'll read a little more about this in the book in just a minute. We'll see what else we got in the box before we do that. All right, so then next we have it looks like a figure from Aliens. And it says on top, Queen takes Bishop. And it shows the alien queen running through the character Bishop, who was an android in the Aliens movie. So let's go ahead and pop this out and see what it looks like. All right, and there we go. That's what it looks like after some assembly, and there was a few pieces you had to put together. But it was worth it. That is a pretty cool looking statue. I like it. I was a big fan of Aliens. It's small, but it's pretty detailed. I like the way they added Bishop there to her tail. I like the detail on the queen. Bishop himself's kind of cartoony looking, but I mean, when you have a figure this small, you don't need super realistic characters. And besides, he's getting impaled, so you don't need a super graphic, gory little statue. But overall, no, I think that's pretty neat looking. This will definitely get displayed. All right, so let's see what else we have. Looks like something from Star Wars. It says it is a collectible 3D wood model. Looks like it's a R2-D2 that you build and put together. That's pretty fun. Says that it's easy to assemble laser cut wood pieces, step-by-step instructions, coloring and crafting ideas. So that could be something fun to put together. Looks like you cut out the wood pieces, put it together, color it however you want with pencils, paint, what have you. It's pretty neat. It says no glue or tools needed together, so the whole thing just pops together. So that could be fun. I may have to do that at some point. It's always fun to have these little like arts and crafts types things. So that'll be fun to do later. Of course, we have the pin was laying here next. It has a image of a little robot. It looks like he's waving at us. It doesn't look like that's from anything specific. It actually has the loot crate symbol down in the left-hand corner of the robot. That's cute. I think the theme for this box was Robotic, now that I'm thinking about it, which would make sense with everything we've got here. And of course, these pins are always included in all the loot crates as like a little bonus. Then next, we have a Star Trek comic book. It says Star Trek The Next Generation, Mirror Broken, Origin of Data. So it looks like it may go into exactly where Data came from and how he was created. I'm assuming this is like part 1. Usually these comics, they give you the first one so you can buy the rest. So we'll have to see. I'll read it, of course, later and check it out. And it says up in the corner, this is a Loot Crate exclusive. All right, so then, of course, last we have the book that explains everything. It does say Robotic on the front, the theme of the box. So the book doesn't give a lot of detail about what exactly the Wallace Corporation is. It does say, however, the design on the t-shirt actually glows in the dark. So that's kind of funny. Probably won't wear it to the movie, maybe distracting to the people around me. And apparently they're calling according to the book, they're calling the pin, the little robot, the Loot Bot, which would make sense. And then it talks about, yes, you can turn the box into something called Cog Krispies. It's made up cereal. Let's go ahead and we can actually do that really quick right now. There you go. Looks just like a cereal box. This reminds me of the ones from when I was a little kid. It has all these games on the back. I don't know if they still do that on kids' cereals. It has a bunch of fake nutritional facts on the side. It talks about the robot operates for an hour and what it's made out of is like silicon, copper, zinc, steel. So that's kind of funny. Like I said, all the boxes usually turn into something, and it's just kind of a fun little thing they do extra. All right, so now that will bring us to our favorite part, the was it all worth it, where we figure out if all this stuff was worth the price. We start, of course, with the price we paid, which this box with shipping and handling is $22. And of course, that's before tax. We don't throw in tax. That just makes it all the more confusing. But like I said, it's $22, including shipping and handling. And so the first thing, like we always talk about, is the t-shirt. I'm a big fan of the old Blade Runner. I don't know if this new Blade Runner is going to be as good. I do like the simple, clean design, as always, of the t-shirt. I like the color. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't immediately like Wallace Corporation. I'm sure it'll explain itself in the movie. It's kind of fun that it glows in the dark. Overall, solid design. So I would give this the usual $10 for the t-shirt. So now we're at $12. So the comic book, I do like collecting comic books. This is a Loot Crate exclusive. And since I am a comic book fan, I am a Star Trek fan, I would actually give this like $5. That may be a little higher than some people, but like I said, I collect comics, I like Star Trek, so $5 for sure, which knocks us down to $7. So we're only at $7. The R2-D2 thing, I like it. It's fun. These are always fun to do. I might actually save this till my kid's a little older, something we could do together. It's not something I would go out of my way to buy or purchase. Something like this is fun. I give it like $5, which knocks us down to $2. And I would say for sure the statue is easily worth $5, or the $2. It's worth more than that. I like the design. I like the overall look and aesthetic of it. It's actually kind of fun. It is smaller. I'd give this somewhere between $5 and $10. So even if we lowball it at $5, of course that means this box paid for itself. And of course, then you could throw in the pin for an extra 50 cents. So overall, I actually like this box quite a bit. The R2-D2 thing is going to be fun to do, but it's probably the least interesting item to me. I like the alien figure, I like the t-shirt, and I'm a big fan of the comic book. So yes, it paid for itself. Like I said, this was fun because I didn't remember all the franchises that were going to be in it. I didn't even remember the theme of this box. And as always, of course, not sponsored by Loot Crate. I bought all this myself. I have yet to have a box that hasn't been worth it. We'll see. It'll probably happen one time eventually. But in the meantime, we'll keep getting them. Hopefully y'all keep liking these videos. Let me know in the comments if y'all got it, what y'all thought of it, if you thought I valued anything too low or too high. Otherwise, we'll just see you the next time some cool loot drops. Bye, everybody.